Good evening, YouTube. This is your guy J Crew to you, posting another video here. I'm gonna do a video about the Will Smith apology and whether it was sincere or not. I'm gonna let you watch the full video of the apology, and then I'm gonna get to my opinion on it. Here we go.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is, I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, yes, you got J Crew to you, coming back to you here after showing you the full apology video that Will Smith just gave. This happened last Friday. If for people who probably don't remember or who are unaware, this video pretty much came out of nowhere where Will Smith issued an apology to Chris Rock and just people across the world about what happened, at the Oscars incident back early this year during the Oscar ceremony. I did a video on that and I gave my opinion on it. But I want to follow it up because I've been waiting for a while for something like this to sort of follow up on this issue. Let me go ahead and start off by saying Will Smith answered 3 different questions in this video, but there was one question he didn't answer that kind of bothered me and made me kind of question his sincerity and really just an effort to keep the heat off his wife. The first question he asked was that first question he answered rather was, why didn't he apologize to Chris during that speech. He said everything was kind of foggy. It was all just kind of a blur. I can believe that. Sometimes when your adrenaline is pumping, and sometimes when you're not thinking, sometimes you don't do everything that people think you should do. And I really sort of looked at Will Smith's video like this, like, okay, yeah, I can believe that, because I don't know if I would have said everything I was supposed to say, especially when you're still in the place and trying to compose yourself. So I can believe that. The second question was, did Jada, and my mind's going blank on me, let me see. Did Jada kind of say anything to him after she kind of frowned up? Because if you remember, if you watch the video of the Oscars, when Chris Rock told that joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's bald head, she kind of rolled her eyes. And some people thought maybe she would have said something to Will Smith about it. He said she didn't say anything. And I'm saying that because I don't think she did say anything by watching the video. I don't think she did say anything to sort of get him to get up there and sort of act out in that manner. So I can believe that, because you didn't really see him sort of kneel close to her or bend over to her or anything. So I can believe that. The last question was that, how does he feel about the fact that he may have let a lot of people down who admire him, who look up to him? And I think he gave a very sincere answer. He said he's trying to keep it together. He's not trying to think of himself as a piece of ish. That he is very, very sorry about it, because we don't see Will Smith do that too often. We don't see him sort of wild out and let people down like that. So I can believe these different answers that he gave. And so, but there was one question I was looking for him to answer that he didn't. If another video that emerged in the days after that incident was that Jada Pinkett was video sort of clapping after Will Smith went there and smacked Chris Rock. You could see her clapping in the audience and rocking back and forth. I thought that Will was going to speak to that, but he did not. That's what disappointed me. That's one of the few things that kind of sort of made me question his apology at first. When I saw that it live at the ceremony, I'm like, she liked the fact that he did that, and that made him feel probably more confident about what he did. I wondered that he talked to her about that when he went home. I don't think that was discussed, and I don't think neither party felt sorry for that. I thought they cheered each other on. So when I saw that, that's the only thing that made me question what I saw. Unfortunately, Will can't take anything back that he did, and we'll just have to see where this goes from here. He says Chris Rock still hasn't been ready to talk to him, and so if he's not ready to talk to him, he's not ready to talk to him. He was a victim in the situation. He was a victim who should not have been a victim for just doing his job, which is to make people laugh. She got J. Crew to you coming at you with a short video here on the Will Smith apology video here on August 4th, 2022. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Y'all have a good one.